What really makes a difference in a business? What is it that sets one business apart from another, or one organization apart from another? If we're honest, the goods and the services we provide can be obtained in a lot of different places. There's a really, really good chance that whatever your company sells, whatever your organization delivers, somebody else does something almost identical to it, if not identical to it, at the same price point or the same value offering. And we have a whole lot of options. Customers have options, individuals have options. So what is it that causes some to choose one place over another? And you might say, well, it all comes down to customer experience. But even customer experience is something that's a little bit too trite to put a point on it. And I want to say that the people in the business are really the ones that make the biggest difference. And they do that through service, that's true. But why is it that some businesses are able to consistently deliver a better people experience? And this goes for even in situations where there's somewhat of a nameless, faceless entity behind it. If you look at some of the web services we subscribe to, there are times when we will switch because of a bad experience, when we actually needed a person to help us through something, or we needed somebody to onboard us into a new piece of software. And you go, well, software doesn't deliver customer experience, but there are people involved in it, even people involved in writing it and how they write it and the passion they bring to it. So how is it that some businesses are able to attract those people? Is it that they just get lucky? We know that on average, about 25% of the population is what we would call A players. These are people who are self-motivated, who are driven, who are achievement-oriented, who are conscientious, who invest in themselves. So is it that those businesses that outperform, they just get really, really lucky, and when they put a job ad out, that those 25% just magically happen to apply for their position? That's not the case. They're pulling from the same pool that we are and the same kind of statistical averages that we pull from. Is it the case that they just pay a lot more money, and so those people are attracted to them? Well, that's not the case either, because it's not always the largest paycheck that attracts the best people and creates the best experience that differentiates one business from another. I want to submit to you that it is the leaders in those businesses that make the biggest difference. They are the ones who not only drive the recruiting and the hiring process, but they are the ones who are able to take the A-, the B+, the B, the B-, even the C+ players, and help them develop into A players. It's leaders in an organization that are the ones who are able to develop people, and it's the people who differentiate one business from another. So if you go out and you look at any business that you go, man, that they have their act together, you probably will have to look pretty hard to find the leaders. You may see them on the front lines, and you may see them, kind of moving around in the background, but it is their job behind the scenes that really makes what's happening on stage possible.